Welcome to Venice, the city that floats on water, a place so magical it feels like stepping into a dream. Venice isn't just a city, it's an experience. Today we're exploring the very heart of this enchanting place, Piazza San Marco or St. Mark's Square. It's a square unlike any other in the world where history, art and beauty collide in a spectacle that has captivated visitors for centuries. Imagine yourself stepping off a Vaporetto, the iconic water bus. The Grand Canal sparkles behind you as you walk toward the square. Suddenly the space opens up and there it is, Piazza San Marco bustling with life, surrounded by some of the most stunning architecture you'll ever see. Piazza San Marco isn't just a meeting point, it's Venice's living room, a gathering place for locals and visitors alike. Surrounded by historical buildings and the gentle sound of live orchestras playing in the background, it's easy to see why Napoleon once called it the drawing room of Europe. But this is more than just a beautiful square. Each building tells a story. On one side you have the Procuratie, elegant arcades that once housed the offices of Venice's government. On the other, the majestic St. Mark's Basilica and its soaring bell tower, the Campanile. Every corner of this square holds centuries of history. Let's start with the crown jewel of Piazza San Marco, St. Mark's Basilica. This iconic structure is not just a church, it's a testament to Venice's rich history and artistic heritage. Its golden mosaics glitter in the sunlight, a dazzling display of Byzantine art. These mosaics, made from tiny pieces of colored glass, create a stunning visual effect that has captivated visitors for centuries. But did you know this iconic church was built to house the relics of St. Mark the Evangelist? The story behind its construction is as fascinating as the building itself. Legend has it that two Venetian merchants smuggled St. Mark's remains out of Alexandria, Egypt in 828 AD, hiding them in a barrel of pork to fool Muslim guards. This daring act was seen as a divine mission and greatly elevated Venice's status. Those relics became a symbol of Venetian power, and the basilica was built in his honor. Over the centuries, it has been a place of worship, a symbol of the city's wealth, and a masterpiece of architecture. Step inside and you're transported to another world. The interior is a feast for the eyes, with every corner revealing intricate details and artistic wonders. The ceilings are covered in mosaics made from millions of tiny glass tiles, creating scenes that shimmer with divine light. These mosaics depict biblical stories and saints, adding to the basilica's spiritual ambience. And don't miss the Pala d'Oro, an exquisite altarpiece encrusted with gold and gemstones, a masterpiece of medieval craftsmanship. This stunning piece is a testament to the skill and devotion of the artisans who created it. Next, let's look at the Campanile, the towering bell tower of St. Mark's Basilica. Standing at nearly 100 meters tall, it offers the best views of Venice, if you're willing to brave the climb. But the Campanile isn't just a landmark, it's also a survivor. In 1902, it collapsed suddenly, reducing centuries of history to rubble. Miraculously, no one was hurt except for a cat that had been napping at the base. The Venetians rebuilt the tower exactly as it was, brick by brick, a testament to their resilience. Today, when you stand at the top, you can see the entire city spread out before you. The shimmering canals, the winding alleys, and the endless expanse of the lagoon. It's a view that takes your breath away. Just a few steps away is the Torre dell'Orologio, or the clock tower. This isn't an ordinary clock, it's a marvel of Renaissance engineering. Its mechanism not only tells the time, but also tracks the phases of the moon and the movement of the zodiac. And here's a fun tradition. Every Epiphany, the figures of the three wise men appear on the clock, circling around to pay homage to a statue of the Virgin Mary. It's a magical sight that connects Venice's present to its rich past. Of course, you can't talk about Piazza San Marco without mentioning its famous pigeons. These birds are as iconic as the square itself, fluttering around and adding a unique charm to the atmosphere. While feeding them is now discouraged due to health concerns, these pigeons have been a part of Venetian culture for centuries. They are a living testament to the city's rich history and its connection to nature. Legend has it that they were once trained to deliver messages across the city, a true Venetian twist on carrier pigeons. Imagine these birds flying over the canals, carrying important news and messages. And then there's the acqua alta, or high water, a phenomenon where the square floods during particularly high tides. This natural event transforms the square into a reflective pool, mirroring the sky and the surrounding architecture. Imagine walking across Piazza San Marco on raised wooden platforms while water laps at your feet. It's a surreal experience, blending the everyday with the extraordinary. It's an inconvenience for locals, but for visitors, it adds to Venice's otherworldly charm. The sight of tourists navigating the flooded square, capturing memories, is a testament to the city's enduring allure. During Carnival, the square transforms into a vibrant stage, with elaborate costumes, masks, and music filling the air. The energy is palpable, as people from all over the world come together to celebrate. It's a reminder that Venice has always been a city of celebration and creativity. From the fluttering pigeons to the high waters and the grand carnival, Piazza San Marco encapsulates the spirit of Venice in all its glory. Let me share a personal story. It's one that has stayed with me for years and continues to inspire my love for travel and exploration. The first time I visited Piazza San Marco, it was at dawn. The city was still waking up, and the air was filled with a sense of calm and anticipation. The square was almost empty, the air crisp, and the city bathed in soft golden light. It was a moment of pure serenity, where time seemed to stand still. As the sun rose, the mosaics on St. Mark's Basilica began to glow, and for a moment, it felt like stepping back in time. The intricate details of the mosaics, each telling a story of its own, were illuminated in a way that was almost magical. And then there's the magic of sitting at Café Florian, one of the oldest cafes in the world, sipping espresso while listening to a live orchestra. The music, the aroma of freshly brewed coffee, and the historic ambience create an experience that is truly unforgettable. It's the kind of experience that makes you fall in love with Venice over and over again. Every visit brings new memories, new moments of joy, and a deeper appreciation for this timeless city. Piazza San Marco isn't just a place, it's a portal into Venice's soul. It's where the essence of the city comes alive, where history and culture converge in a breathtaking display. It's a space where history and beauty converge, where every stone has a story, and where the past and present blend seamlessly. The architecture, the art, and the atmosphere all come together to create a place that is both timeless and ever-changing. So, whether you're visiting for the first time or the 50th, Piazza San Marco will always find a way to surprise you. There's always something new to discover, a hidden gem waiting to be found, or a familiar sight that feels brand new. Because Venice isn't just a city, it's a masterpiece. Every corner, every canal, every building tells a story of creativity, resilience, and beauty. Thank you for joining me on this journey through the heart of Venice. It's been a privilege to share these moments with you, and I hope they inspire you to explore and discover the world around you. If you ever find yourself here, take a moment to stand still in Piazza San Marco. Breathe in its beauty and let it remind you of the wonders humanity can create. Let it be a place where you can reflect, dream, and be inspired. Until next time, keep exploring, stay curious, and remember, every journey is a story waiting to be told. Arrivederci! May your travels be filled with wonder and discovery.